Welcome, project managers. Do you struggle sharing content with your team? In this video, you're going to discover how to use mind mapping techniques to more effectively and easily share project planning information with your team. This is James Franklin of PM Mapping. Let's first go old school and discuss sticky notes or whiteboard. These are excellent tools and techniques to brainstorm with your team and develop a project plan. The trouble with the sticky notes and the whiteboard is it's not easy to share that information. Who's going to take notes? Is someone going to take photographs? Typically, they have to take the notes and then try to organize, compile it, and then get that information out to the team. This is just not an effective and easy method to convey project planning content to the team. Let's now look at the powerful mind view mind mapping features to share content with the team. I'm going to demonstrate 4 different methods. The first method is to use the mind map itself. The second method is to export into Excel, export into Microsoft Word, and finally, export into MS Project. This is the solar panel project, and as you can see, I have decomposed this to the 3rd level. The first level is the solar panel WBS, the project. The second level is the project life cycle, project management, pre-construction, construction, and post-construction. And then the 3rd level represents the various deliverables. And I've even gone down to a 4th level in this decomposition. The first method to share with your team is share the mind map. Have the mind map via projector on your screen in your conference room. Have your project team brainstorming with you. With the mind mapping software, it's very easy to make updates in real time. That gets excellent back and forth feedback between the team. You can also have a webinar type meeting, GoToMeeting, or if you're using the Microsoft products, it's now Skype for Business. Use the techniques of the webinar to share the content with your team, and then they can view the mind map. As they give you updates, you can make those updates in real time. Just very effective in being able to update and finalize the mind map, just using the mind map with your team. MindView mind mapping software has some very powerful export features. You have the option to export into Word, Excel, and Project. Let's look at those examples now. When you select Export, MindView gives you the options that you can export. I typically use Microsoft Word, Excel, and Project. And you'll notice the other options that you also have. You'll go ahead and click and then select. There's various options as far as the content that you can export. What I'd like to demonstrate in this video is the outputs. That way you can see the formatting. So again, I started with the mind map. I've brainstormed the mind map with my team. I've updated the mind map. Now I want to share that content. The export into MS Word, I have a couple of options. One option is to export the entire map. I really like exporting the map image. As you can see, it does a real nice job in exporting the image into Microsoft Word, into a Word document. In this example, I've used a custom template. In this template, it's a simple bullet list. You'll notice that I have project management, pre-construction. Under pre-construction is the site survey, the design package, City of San Diego permit, the net metering agreement, and also procurement. So just excellent formatting. It's a very simple bullet list that you can easily share with your team. They can review it and then provide input. And then I would go back to the map and make those updates. The next example is I first perform a branch focus on the racking system. You'll notice I exported the image and then I also exported the text notes that are part of the mind map. Now this is very effective. The text notes were created based on follow-up meetings with the team, telephone conversations, maybe some research on the web or reading specifications. So this content becomes the WBS Dictionary. Now, what's very effective is when you export this content to Word, you can then provide it to, for example, a proposal writer. Let's say you're working on a proposal in response to an RFP. You go ahead and provide this content, and they have more than enough information to prepare the narrative for the proposal. Let's now look at exporting into Microsoft Excel. In this example, I've exported into Excel. Again, it does a great job in organizing the content. I'm able to easily expand and collapse. You'll notice that I also exported the resources. So these are the resources that were entered into the mind mapping software. What I have found is most teams tend to like the Excel format better. The main reason is I can add the additional information as columns, and this just provides more information for the team to review. The final example is the export into project. For this example, I'm going to demonstrate the schedule map first. Typically, I will create two maps when planning a project, the WBS map and then also the schedule map. Within the schedule map, MindView has a Gantt view. I can enter the activities, the predecessors, I can sequence, enter the durations and resources. When I export the MindView map into project, all of that content exports and I get a very effective schedule that really is a completed schedule. I found that it's more powerful to start with MindView and then export into MS Project. Let's look at the MS Project file now. The export just does great. You can see I have the activities, the durations, the resources, the predecessors. All of that content was entered into MindView, collaboration with the team. I then exported into MS Project. I want to thank you for attending this presentation. In this presentation, I presented the solar panel mind map. We looked at the features of MindView where you can export into Excel and Word. I have a great offer for you. If you click the link in the description, I'll send you a Microsoft Word template, which is the simple bullet list. So you can export from MindView into MS Word as a simple bullet list. If you like this video, please subscribe. Again, thank you. This is James Franklin of PM Mapping. Have a great day.